Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 20th, 2024. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. So, Leo, what we have is travel and we have letting go. This talks a lot about how you have come very far in your life and your ability to let go of the past. So, something may occur, right? And it's one of these things where it's like, Leo, have you let go of the past? Have you not let something drag you down, kind of thing? It looks like you may be in a situation where you realize you're healed, like you realize that you're all good, you're able to communicate, you're able to. It's so difficult because you may come off as disingenuous with this coming out. Like you may be really sweet in in your communication. It looks like you may be taken funny. Okay, so what this would say would be like, you're like, no, it's cool, right? And in reality, someone is like, oh my gosh, this is giving off a funny vibe, like you're dealing with a Scorpio kind of thing. You know how like Scorpios that like they'll never trust no matter what you say. So this is giving off a vibe of you kind of seeing, you're letting go of a sorrow, like you've been betrayed, you've been taken advantage of, or even gossiped about, and you're letting it go. You're saying, you know what, okay, who cares what people think about me? Who cares what so and so said? And who cares what they did? It has really no bearing on who I am as a person. And so travel is the Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, Devil, and Eight of Cups. This is talking about you're saying, I can understand, right? There's so many vibes on this, right? It's almost like I can understand why someone would do what they did, right? Not because I'm a bad person, but because I see that, they're under something. They're oppressed by something. They're being held back by something. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? And they're attempting to project it over here. I'm still going to be me regardless. So this looks like an energy of you saying, no matter what I said still stands. I care about you. I still care about you no matter how you have behaved. This is an energy of saying I'm walking away from that mess, like the toxic energy. It's a hard decision for you to make. It has been a hard decision for a lot of you. Well, a lot of us, right? I'm a Leo. Have been dealing with a person who has been very oppressive, very negative, or something here. This is this energy of like, gosh, just like they always, no matter what, they. This would be like someone who has to refute you too. Like you're like, oh, are you making toast? And they're like, no, I'm toasting my bread. And you're just like, oh my gosh, like they can't seem to like, you know what I mean? It seems like they've got to say it where it's their idea, they won, kind of thing. You have gotten to a place, some situation occurs, and maybe a conversation, and you're able to walk away without being tied to the toxicity. You're able to step away from the conversation. You're able to separate yourself from it. And so there's something about you just separating yourself. Very disappointed that you have to, disappointed that you're in this situation, but you may have allowed yourself to kind of like let go of that whole toxic bond. It's like there's this bond that you have with a person or with something in general, right? A place even. You're able to just kind of walk away from it like, not my circus, not my clowns. I'm not going to deal with that. Letting go is the Five of Swords twice. This looks like you're in this place of saying, that's enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm not going to be, what's it called? Underneath something or underneath a person or dealing with this kind of energy where someone always has, I'm not going to jump into this toxic competition where it's like you said something and you meant what you said. You're like, I care. They're like, oh, really? Do you care? Well, let me try to do this and that and see if you still care. Right? This is looking like you're being mentally tested or mind games, right? And you are letting go of your mind games as well, because it looks like someone may not be able to trust your communication. Like you're saying, no, I do care. And they're like, well, they may feel like you're trying to get back at them. They may be like, there's two ways to pay attention to see this. Everything you say, they may pause a second and stare at you, is what this looks like. We'll pause and stare. Let's see if Leo really does mean that they care, kind of thing. So there's something about that here. The great gratitude is the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. There's something about you being very grateful that you see through this. You have mental clarity. You have clarity about the situation. You see it for what it is, and you see that this someone is not. You see that uh, in any given situation, someone didn't really mean to hurt you. It's like they are not being true to themselves. There's an energy of someone just not being true to themselves. All right. You're grateful for the sorrow that you went through because now you see something, or you see right through a person, or see through this energy. And you also see the dynamic between the two of you, whatever this is. It doesn't have to be romantic. Could be any person that you have some sort of bond with, that you find that as much as you care, there's still a lot of mind games, hurt, kind of energy. There's an energy of gratitude. Like, I'm aware of what the problem is now, and I'm happy to see that. There's something about you being like, I'm glad, because I don't have to be, now I'm not confused. I'm not ping-ponging with them on slights and whatever is going on. I don't want to play those games. I'm still just going to be myself. I still am a caring individual, but I'm walking away from that mental, gymnastic mess that we go through with this individual. New supportive connections, King of Pentacles in the Tower. What this looks like is, because you stand up, because you're gonna be the person of your word, as hard as it may be, right? This person newly is a newly supportive connection. They've become, it seems like they're going to show a side of themselves that you're going to be like, wow, they're a lot more stable than they projected themselves to be in the beginning. This is King of Pentacles in the Tower energy. Is this a person who, there's so many swords, jeez, man. But this is someone who shows up an adult, and it may shock the crap out of you. This is a shocking, wow, okay, so they're staring at me. I mean what I say. I'm really walking away from playing these kind of games with this person for real. Now they're going, okay, well, I see that Leo's not playing any games. They're not going to play back. All right, well, I guess I can be myself. And so this looks like someone who stands up, and they are responsible, they are generous, they are dependable, they are traditional, they are caring about you, they are going to stand up and do what they're supposed to do now. And it looks like someone was just playing games to see what was going to happen first. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw a whole bunch of crap and see if it sticks. And you're letting go of playing these games. It looks like you're just tired of, you don't want to play games with anybody. You meant what you said. You know what I mean? Leo usually means what they say when they say they care. That's their biggest strength, and their biggest flaw is loyalty. Okay, when we say what we're saying something, we meant what we said. We do. We care. Or if we say this is a care, I care, right? If they say they care, they mean it. And no matter how hard it becomes, no matter how toxic it becomes, Leo most of the time sticks around instead of leaving when they should, and so I'm seeing an energy of this. Leo saying, well, if this is the kind of games you're going to play, I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm walking away. I'm not going to do it. And then this person goes, oh, okay. All right, well, time to take the mask off. I'm going to be my true self. I think this person has been played with a lot in their past, in their life, and they're like expecting that out of you. And that is not the case. This is not that type of a party. And Leo, you have succeeded in showing someone that, which is sad that you've got to do that, but that's what it is. You could be dealing with a Capricorn very, very strongly, or a Scorpio. Scorpio is very strong. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be a Cancer, Leo cusp, Leo Virgo cusp, right? And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.